Hello and welcome back to another video, and we are back to unboxing the next Scrawlrbox, which is box number 107. In case you don't know, Scrawlrbox is a mystery art supply subscription box from the UK. Each month we get a box with some supplies, a challenge and various other bits and pieces, and yeah, we don't have a clue what's in it until we open it. So this one's feeling a bit chunky, so let's get going and unbox this month's box. Okay, this looks like a paint box. Probably a Derwent one I like. Move that out of the way. So this is our box. It definitely looks paint-like on there. That's how Scrawlrbox will look at that in a minute. Oh, I love this artwork. This is our featured artist's artwork. This is gorgeous. Rosemary Baker. And if you can see, her Instagram information is there. Beeswax Art. I really love that. That is gorgeous. We've got watercolour paper. We've got hot press watercolour paper, so it's a bit smoother. Right, let's move on to what's in the rack. Tissue paper. Oh, it's not going. It is. These are in Newton. Wow. We've got quite a little selection here. Okay, so we have our sweet, which is a drumstick lolly. Brilliant. Love them. We have our sticker, which is from the artworks. That is gorgeous. And here are our supplies. So we've got Winsor & Newton pocket watercolour set. Now, I used to talk about the value of the box quite a bit, but I'm going to go back to it briefly. This is not cheap. I've looked at these palettes and thought, oh, I really want one, and never bought one because I thought they're too expensive for me to buy and, you know, justify the expense, shall we say. And now we have one in the box, so that is good. And we have our selection of colours on the back, which we'll look at more in a little while. We've got a Derwent Slim Eraser. We have a 4B Faber-Castell Gold Faber pencil, sketching pencil. And we have a Faber-Castell Pit Artist Pen Fine Liner in black. And it's medium, 0.7. So it's quite a chunky little fine liner, but very nice. I like the Faber-Castell fine liners. It is a very nice selection already. So before we get caught up in the supplies, let's go back to our Scrawlrbox and have a look through. Right, so here is just some bits about the supplies. I will get the QR code thing set up. I know I say it every month, but we will. So yeah, that's just a bit more about them. And we have a sit down with the artist. I just love this artwork. It's gorgeous. I'm definitely going to be following on Instagram. Then we have our Scrawler tips. We've got dry painting for making texture. And wet on wet mixing, just different watercolour methods really. All about swatching, which we will be doing. Ooh, warm up for with watercolours. As always, I'm gonna do some of these warm up things one time. I will get there. Behind the artwork with the artist and her advice. Still in love, yeah. I'm gonna be in love with that picture for a long time. We have our Scrawler Gallery from Off the Wall. So that's 2 boxes ago, box 105. Some nice pieces. It was an interesting idea, Off the Wall. I don't really know. Yeah, it was difficult. But some lovely pieces there. Some different people again. It's nice to see a variety coming through. Then we have our top 3. Annie Hellberg, yeah. These are very much brilliant pieces. And I will always say about the Scrawler community on Facebook, definitely join if you're on Facebook. Sorry, it's been a long day. So yeah, you don't have to be a subscriber to join, and it's good fun. There's a nice community there. Our Scrawler Galleries Blast from the Past, so where they go back to different pieces. So some nice pieces there. And then different themes of art. And then our monthly challenge, Guardians of the Garden. Oh yes, I can see where that fits in, that picture. Yeah, definitely. Alright, let's get swatching now. As I didn't know what we were going to, I have got some water here anyway. Let's get this out of the box. Oh, we've got a colour chart. So this isn't just for the colours we've got, it's for the Cotman range. This is different, yeah, Cotman, but because there's 2 ranges with Winsor & Newton that I know of. There's the professional range and there's the Cotman range. So the Cotman range is more like a student grade supply, but yeah, they're still very good quality. And there is meant to be a brush in here as well, like a little travel brush, yes. Oh. See, this is just exciting me more and more. I've wanted a brush like this for a long time. I've got one with a different palette, but yeah, I like these brushes. Alright, we have to unwrap these colours. They are so well wrapped. So this one, oh, if I can open it, is lemon yellow hue. I'm going to just unwrap them all first. But this is what I like about Winsor & Newton as well, just the way it's all wrapped up. Yeah. Winsor & Newton was the first watercolours I used. That's probably why I have a liking for them. And it was pans as well, wasn't tube paint that I used with theirs. And that was back when I was a teenager. I'm just talking now just to fill this out while I undo these, because I'm just doing a one take video. So we've got here, this is cadmium red pale hue, and the one before that was cadmium yellow hue. I will try and remember to say them out loud. This one is alizarin crimson hue. Oh, we'll get there. I'm kind of glad Scrawlrbox came today, because tomorrow I'm having an injection in my wrist and I really won't feel up to doing this. That's ultramarine. This is cerulean blue hue. That's Viridian hue. This one, probably going to be slight, yeah, sap green. You kind of get used to the kind of basic colours that are in a palette most of the time. There's a few, so you'll get like a lemon yellow, you'll get an ultramarine, you'll get something like a sap green. This one is yellow ochre. That's another one good. You'll probably get something like, you tend to get something like raw umber or burnt umber. That one as well. So we'll see if I'm right. I don't think there's a black in this set, which isn't the end of the world. Burnt sienna. Yeah, that's another common one. If I had to go for it, that's kind of your basic colour palette, really. I would say these kind of colours. What's this one? Is this the umber? Burnt umber, yep. And then I think we've got white on the end, which is surprising that we'd have a white and not a black, but because in watercolour you don't really need white, you just add more water. But yeah, Chinese white. So yeah, I would say I'd have preferred a black, but I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference. This last one does not want to come undone. Oh, there we go. Right, now that's done, we can get to swatching. There's a nice palette space as well. Pans are quite loose. That's going to be fun. Right, try and get some of the stickiness off the brush. That holds it together when it's travelling. Yeah. Let's get going. So, we've got our lemon yellow. Nice basic lemon yellow colour, very nice. Another way is you can activate these by spraying them first. I just haven't got my spray anywhere near, so yeah. I think this was the, yeah, cadmium yellow hue. These are very nice paints. Yeah, cadmium red pale hue. Now onto the alizarin crimson hue. Obviously, ideally, I'd have 2 pots of water, but I didn't sort 2 pots out. I only sorted 1 out. Right, ultramarine. papers feels nice as well. I never used to be a fan of hot press paper, but now I am. Right, cerulean blue hue. That's nice. They're all nice colours. So you're going to hear me say that's nice quite a lot. Viridian hue. Right, sap green now. And this is why you swatch, because these colours are very different to how they look in the pans. Because they're so concentrated in the pans. Right, yellow ochre now. And sienna. Burnt umber. But obviously different pigments will need more or less water. So like the burnt sienna needs less water than the burnt umber. The lemon yellow and the cadmium yellow need less water than the yellow ochre does. It's just to do with the pigments. Alright, let's do this Chinese white. Not that I think it would do much. No, you can't see it. Let's see if it'll go across the top of anything. Obviously the green's not dry, so it is picking up the green, but yeah, you can put it across the top, which is alright. The thing is, you're never going to get it so that it doesn't pick up the colour, because it's watercolour, so these will reactivate when wet. When you get them wet, so that's just the way of watercolours. Okay, I like them. Right, let's go see how this chunky pen features. It's not too bad. Is it waterproof? Yeah, waterproof, maximum light fast. So I think you have to let it dry. And then we'll come back and go over it with some water or some paint and see how it reacts. Obviously you've got this pencil, which is, you know, it's a pencil. It's quite a soft one, so it's quite dark. But it's good to have something you can sketch with. I'm not going to open the eraser because it's just an eraser. They're good erasers, I know how they work. Yeah. I don't want to mess it up at this point. But let's see if it's dry enough to try and paint over it. What colour should we go for? Let's go for the cadmium yellow. It shows up quite nicely through, and it's not lead. So yeah, that's good. It means you can put your line work down before you paint, which is good. It's easier to do that than put pen over paint. Lemon yellow's dry, so I mean it goes across quite nicely. But obviously you would have to let it dry. But that's not too bad either. Yeah, burnt umber's not dry, so yeah. but they're drying pretty quick anyway. So yeah, that's our supplies for this month. I've got a lot of mess to clear up, but I am really pleased. As you can tell by my constant chatter about the Winsor & Newton paints. Obviously I'll come back in another video and do the Scrawler challenge, but I think it's going to be a good one. I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. Definitely much more coming to mind than there have been on the last couple. But all that's left to say is all my social media links are down below. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning again. Please like and subscribe if you can. Please ignore the yawning. It doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, like and subscribe. Social media links. And yeah, I think that's all for now. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you soon with another video.